People in a manners in a prima money, change your money focus, and they're not gonna win. Fuck a jealousy, my friend are gonna win.
Bravo, bravo, Iris, that was good. Can you give it one more time?
Know how to talk to people, know how to control your tongue. Wanna steal young, make a peace with your enemies. Make it for your money for the G. People in a manners in a prima money, change your money, make a money focus, and they're not gonna win. Fuck a jealousy, my friend are gonna win. Low way, they show me. 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 Aliwa patanipa, na imani nitapata. Oh my God, forgive that sin. Oh my.
Welcome back to Bella DuPlexis coming right at you. As you know, we talk to artists all around the world. And today we are talking to Aurum Oro. We are going to talk to her about her latest single. Hi, Aurum.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love your hair.
Thank you very much.
It is so beautiful, and so are
Thank you. Thank you. My hair doesn't get to make an appearance very often, honestly, because I'm very lazy. So it's a special occasion having her out tonight.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
I had to say that just going in. So I'm
Thank
sure
you.
everybody is saying the same thing. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Beautiful. Like, and your song is great. It's fun.
Thank you.
About your song. It's very fun. Notice me, senpai.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so yes, the song is called Notice Me Senpai. For those that aren't like super anime nerds like me, senpai is essentially like a term of endearment that like a girl would use for like someone that she looks up to, like a teacher, like a brother, but it also kind of has the connotations of like you having like a super crush on somebody. So Notice Me Senpai is essentially just the vibes of like, maybe it's a guy that you used to mess with or a guy that you've just had a crush on for the longest and you're just pressed over him and just like, you never noticed me, like I want your attention, I'm over here in love with you and you just don't even care. So it's essentially just very needy clingy vibes, but in a fun way.
Oh wow, that's fun. And the video is awesome.
Thank you.
We can't wait for us to play some of it. I mean, you are so talented. Did you come up with that material yourself, or?
I am a producer and a songwriter. So I produced that beat myself from scratch, wrote the song, recorded it. I'm not the best engineer in the world, but I also do know how to mix and master my own stuff. The concept for the video was all my own. It was actually a very random like event I had to get ready for like quickly. So I happened to be in Mexico at the time. So also resources were kind of limited because it was just all like super last minute. So I just got some friends and I was like, look, this is my idea. This is what I need to do. And so we just made a makeshift background. We had some lighting and just, made it happen. And then I edited the video myself as well.
Wow, you are super talented. Like,
Thank you.
artist, you need a cake, okay? It's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
It's wonderful. And you also have other songs out as well. Would you like to talk a little bit about them?
Sure. So Notice Me Senpai was actually a song that I did for a virtual concert back in 2020. And so my most recent release now is a single called I don't have an official video for it yet, but there is a lyric video that's up on YouTube. Don't even know how to describe what is about. You kind of just have to listen to it. But again, like super fun vibes. I feel like I kind of take on the energy of like, I'm a Cancer, so I can be very spoiled and like in my feelings. And so is just like it makes you want to dance, it makes you want to go like this, but it's also very like demanding, like I want your attention, I'm coming for you. Maybe that's the theme of most of my songs. But yeah, that's the newest single that I've just dropped as well.
I love
Thank you.
I was just before we went on. As a matter of fact, I was listening to it's like the part that says, what is it? He asked me if I loved him, and I had to say
Mm-hmm.
That is so great. I was like, this is great. So yeah, you're very very talented. I'm very excited about you. I'm very excited about having you on this platform so that many people can hear your music. I'm sure they're going to be just as thrilled as I was. And yeah, you should get a lot of attention. Sounds like you
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited for that. It is kind of crazy because I've been making music for years, but putting out music, is an entirely different thing. And especially taking all the steps to actually get it on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music. So this is only the second single I've gotten up on Spotify. And it's honestly been doing like very well, especially because of like TikTok. It's a very like TikTok internet song.
Yeah.
So it's actually crazy to see like people actually listening to it like you, and you love the vibe. So I'm excited for more people to hear it.
Yes. Where can we find your music?
So I do have music available on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Deezer, wherever you like to stream. My music is there. It's on TikTok. And so far, I only have a couple singles out, but I am working on releasing an EP that will be out this fall. So there's going to be lots of goodies for you all.
Yay, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Now, I always like to ask the artist, who inspired you to be who you are today?
I don't know if it's like a single person. I feel like I'm the type of person that's kind of just inspired by life and like random experiences. I've traveled for a lot of time, like before COVID and everything. I was actually spending the last couple of years just bouncing around abroad, working remotely, and I just met so many people all over the world just living completely different lifestyles in Europe and Africa and Central America. And I just feel like I've had the craziest adventures. So I really get inspired when I just do cool stuff with cool people, when I fall in love, when I fall out of love, when I walk out, feeling like a hot girl in the city and like this random European club. Like I draw experience from life and write music based off of that.
Wow. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So if you could give me 5 things that you absolutely love about yourself, what would they be?
That's a great question. I love my lips. I love my hair. I love my desire to always learn something new, because that keeps me just moving to lots of different categories of creation, and I always find a new way to express myself. I love how fearless I am becoming, not how fearless I've always been. I think I've actually been very like introverted and shy in life. And I feel like I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what? I just want to be out in the world. So I'm very proud of myself for the way that I can just dive into the situation and make it work. I think that was 4. And then the last thing, I'm honestly very in love with my musical abilities. Music is a newer talent for me of the other mediums I've been working in. So it's just very satisfying to make a banging song, you know, like that nothing makes me happier than that.
That is awesome. I love all 5 things that you chose to give
Thank
us.
you.
I mean, really, because the fact that you chose personal things about you, that says a lot, because a lot of people don't talk about just, things about themselves. They always think
Mhm.
talk about things that they do and things of that nature, but the fact that you brought out things about you, your lips and things like that, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank
And you are
you.
very talented. You are very talented. So, I just love those 5 things that you talked about. So,
Thank you.
absolutely, absolutely. So, is there anything else that you would like to just tell viewers about yourself that I haven't asked you?
Um, no, not that I can think of. Just that I feel like I'm on I'm in a very inspired space for music specifically. So I feel like I'm just at a point where I just want to put out everything. So nothing more than I just want people to stay tuned and be ready for me to drop tons of music and be really annoying on TikTok because I'm all over your feed.
Good deal. So, where can our viewers find you on social media?
So I am on Instagram at aurum.oro. I'm on TikTok at just Aurum Oro. There's no period in between. And those are probably my most consistent social media platforms. I feel like I just fell off on Twitter. I'm just never on it. And I'm on Facebook a bit, but I'm mostly just scrolling through memes. So really Instagram and TikTok are my most prominent social media platforms. And I'll honestly say TikTok's my favorite. I have a lot of fun on TikTok.
Awesome. So make sure that you like the Real Bella DuPlexis page. Okay, that's very important. And I think it's my time to talk to the viewers. So, viewers, this is where your part comes in. This is where Bella Duplexis comes right at you. This is where I ask you to go out, download, stream, buy this artist's music. We want you to call the radio station, call the satellite stations, ask them to play her music. Now that you have heard about her music, you have heard where to find her music, this is your chance to go out and do these things. This is what Bella Duplexis coming right at you is all about. It's about exposing these independent artists to the world so that you all can help them by buying, downloading, and streaming their music. We need you. We cannot do this without you. And being that they are independent artists, they do not have a record label backing them, but you can back them. So go out again, download, buy, stream their music. Call the radio stations, call the satellite stations, ask them to play her music. And now we will hear her record called, introduce your record, please, your song.
So you'll be seeing a clip from Notice Me Senpai.
Notice Me Senpai.
Everything up on my body, yeah, it's skin tight. Don't know why you playing, I'm just trying to make you my sin, trying to sin. But you know it's been a while, but your vibe got a hold of me. No, this ain't my style, ain't no woe, it's me. Got me going wild, steady hoping that you notice me. No consoling me, your body got control of me, like what the? I can't hide it, you just spin me like a blues club. Disrespect me, then can name me like a blood tub. Like, want your hands around my neck like you used to. I just like you used to. Got me in my feelings, I cannot pretend. I've been down since the beginning. Telling all my friends, with my legs up on the ceiling. #1 fan, you ain't gotta be my man, just let me hit it on each time, on each time. notice me? Why don't you notice me? Want you to notice me. Want you to notice me. You never notice me. Why don't you notice me? Want you to notice me. Want you to notice me. You never notice me. Why don't you notice me?
What an awesome video.
Thank
Aura,
you.
notice
Thank you so much.
me. I love that. You're so beautiful. I mean, that video really, really brought out some hues and some just beautiful, what is it? Frames, beautiful frames.
Thank
So
you.
absolutely. So, Aurum, this is where I always like to give our artists the final word. So you're on.
I just want to thank you so much for having me on the show. This was a great time and just really good energy. I think you're really beautiful as well. So thank you for having me. And I'm just really excited for all the potential fans I could connect with. And I look forward to you all support and you streaming my music. And just thanks.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again. And I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for joining us again right here on Bella DuPlexis coming right at you. And we look forward to seeing you again on our next show. Thank you, and thank you, Aurora, for coming once again. Good
Thank
night.
you.